question idea. So write 4 plus 2i over 3 minus I in standard form. So step number 1, what we are going to do, 4 plus 2i divided by 3 minus I. Before going to step number 1, press the fraction mode everybody and type this one, 4 plus 2i divided by 3 minus I. Let me do this also, right? Fraction mode, which is 4 plus 2i over and 3 minus I. 3 minus I. Press the equal symbol, you will get 1 plus I. So you should get the answer 1 plus I, keep in your mind. So now you are going to multiply the numerator and denominator by its complex conjugate. 3 plus I, what's a complex conjugate? 3 plus 3 minus I, what's a complex conjugate? 3 plus I. Very important. Again, I'm saying brackets are very important. If you miss the brackets, you will get wrong answer in the calculator. Step number 2, right? What is step number 2? You just type this one in the calculator, only this one. Type this in the calculator. You will get 10 plus 10i in the calculator. Then after that, the next step, type this one in the calculator with the brackets, very important. Bracket open, 3 minus I, bracket close, and bracket open, 3 plus I, again bracket close. If you do this one, you will get 10. Then step number 3, what you're going to do is, you're going to put the whole things in the calculator. What is that? 10 plus I over 10. You will get 1 plus I, which is the same answer. You got it in the calculator before, right? Let's go to the next question. Write 6 minus I over 1 plus 2i in standard form. So we are going to write 6 minus I over 1 plus 2i. You're going to multiply 1 minus 2i because the conjugate is this one, 1 minus 2i. Put a bracket, put a bracket, put a bracket, put a bracket, bracket. Very important. If you miss the bracket, you will get a wrong answer. Before that, get to the fraction mode, all of you, and type this one, 6 minus I divided by 1 plus 2i, right? When I type this one, 6 minus I, right? 6 minus I over 1 plus 2i and press equal, you will get 4 by 5, right? Minus 13 over 5i. This answer, you have to get it in the final step. Now what we are going to do it? We are going to put this in the calculator as it is. Bracket open, 6 minus I, bracket close, multiply 1 minus 2i also. So you will get, this is step number 1 and next is step number 2, right? Step number 2 is this one, which is given by how much I'm getting in the calculator, which is 4 minus 13i divided by just this one. You put in the calculator, bracket open, 1 plus 2i, bracket close, and 1 minus 2i. If you close the bracket, you will get it, the answer as 5. Right. Now what we need to do, I have to put this in the calculator as a whole. So step number 3 is you will get 4 by 5 minus 13 over 5 times I. This is called standard form. What is standard form, teacher? Standard form is writing a plus ib form is called standard form. Or you can write a plus bi is also standard form. You can say like that. So it's clear how to write the quotient. This is called a quotient. Quotient means numerator, denominator in standard form. Let's go to the next question. Use quadratic formula to solve 5x square plus 6x plus 5 equal to 0. What is quadratic formula? X equals minus b plus or minus square root b square minus 4ac over 2a. Right. What's your a? A is the coefficient of x square, which is 5. And what is b? Coefficient of x, which is 6. And what is c? C is Rakam, which is number 5. Before start the problem, please go to the calculator, all of you, mode 5 and 3. So if you go to the calculator, mode 5 and 3, right? Mode 5 but then 3 and just give a is 5, press equal, 6 equal and then 5 equal. If you press like this, you will get the answer x equals minus 3 over 5 plus 4 over 5i. Teacher, can I write like this one, right? And then press again equal, you will get minus, which is plus or minus I'm writing. No. What is the question? Use quadratic formula. So you have to use this quadratic formula to get the answer. Keep in your mind. Okay. Right. So let me use the quadratic formula. So what is the formula I'm going to use it? This formula I'm going to use it. So x equals what? Minus b. What is minus b? Minus 6 plus or minus square root of b square, which is 6 square minus 4ac. 4 times 5 times and then c. Okay. Divided by 2a. What is your a? 2a. Sorry. What is your a? A is 5. So 2 times 5. So this equals, let me extend this one. So x equals minus 6 plus or minus, if I put all these things in the square root, 36 minus 100, right? If you want, you can write it, no problem, which is 36 minus 100 divided by 2 into 5 is what? 10. So therefore x equals, right? And minus 6 plus or minus, if you put 36 minus 100 in the calculator, you will get negative 64 divided by 10. Teacher, I know how to put everything together, all the square root in the calculator. It's well and good. If you know, you can go ahead. So x equals minus 6 plus or minus square root of 64 is what? 8. But negative 64 is what? 8i over 10. So x equals minus 6. So I'm going to take it as 2 amal musharak. So minus 3 plus or minus 4i divided by 10. So it gets cancelled with this. So I'll get x equals minus 3 plus or minus 4i divided by 5 is my answer. Teacher, it's a quadratic equation. It has two answers. Yes, one with a plus and one with a minus. Look at this answer and look at this answer. The same answer, you got it, but you have to use quadratic formula. Keep in your mind. Right. Let's go to the next question. Use quadratic formula to solve 3x square minus 4x plus 7 equal to 0. So x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac. I'm sorry, I use capital A. 4ac over 2a. Right. Let me divide the screen. Right. So what's your A? A equals 3 and B equals negative 4, negative. Don't forget the negative. And C is equal to positive 7. Please press mode 5 and then 3. Press equal 3, okay. And then minus 4, 3, negative 4 and then 7. Press equal, I will get x equals 2 by 3 plus or minus root 17 divided by 3i. Okay, the same answer you have to get it here, right? Let's start the question. So x equals minus b. What is minus b? Which is minus of minus is what? Plus 4. Plus or minus square root of, what is b square? Which is negative 4 the whole square. Whenever there is a negative is coming, please make brackets on both sides, right? And then minus 4 times a times c, right? This divided by 2a. What is your a? Which is 3, right? So this equals x equals plus 4 plus or minus. If you put all these things in the calculator, I'm getting square root of minus 68. Okay, right? And then again you put in the calculator, you will get it. So x equals 4 times plus or minus 2 root 17i you will get divided by 3, right? So what happens now? Divided by 6, right? Yes, divided by 6. Let me put all these things. Divided by 6 and 4 plus or minus 2 root 17 divided by 6. Now take Amal Musharak as 2. So I'll get 2 plus or minus square root of 17i divided by what? Which is 6. So if you get cancelled with this 2, I'll get 3 here. So I'm going to get the answer what? X equals 2 plus or minus square root of 17i divided by 3. Okay. So this is your answer. So all these things you can do it in the calculator, no problem. All these things you can put in the calculator and you can get the answer directly. This also no problem. Okay. 2 root 17. So you understood this one. So this one using quadratic formula, keep in your mind, using quadratic formula, you have to get this answer. Let's go to the next question. Multiply. What do you mean by multiply? You're going to multiply this number 6 plus 7i, right? Multiply by its conjugate. What do you mean by conjugate? I told you, if it is plus I, change it to minus I. If it is minus I, change it to plus I. That is called conjugate. Come on, say it all of you. Conjugate. Right. So what is the conjugate of 6 plus 7i? 6 plus 7i, the conjugate is 6 minus 7i. Right, take your calculator, open the bracket everybody. 6 plus 7i multiply by 6 minus 7i. Make sure your calculator is in complex mode. CMPLX. This mode you have to see in the screen. Keep in your mind. Yes, complex mode. Right. So when you multiply 6 plus 7i, multiply by 6 minus 7y, I'm getting the answer 85. Right. Let's go to the next question. Multiply minus 3 minus 4i by its conjugate. By its what? Conjugate. Yes. So we are going to multiply by its conjugate. Yes. So let me take this number which is minus 3 minus 4i. You're going to multiply by its another number. What is the another number? Which is the conjugate. Conjugate means what? Plus I changes to minus I. Minus I changes to what? Plus I. So minus 3 and you're going to put this is minus 4i. So it will be what? Plus 4i. So open the bracket minus 3 minus 4i multiply minus 3 plus 4i. So take your calculator all of you, right? Be careful. It should be in the complex mode. Otherwise I will not appear. Minus 3 minus 4i bracket close and then bracket open minus 3 plus 4i bracket close, which is equal to, the answer I got it is 25 from the calculator. Clear all of you? 25 from the calculator. Yes. Let's go to the next question. Perform the operation. That is means what? You're going to do this operation. Take your calculator. Make sure it is in complex mode. That is very, very important. So it should be in the complex mode. Come on, type this one. 2 minus 5i multiply by 4 plus 3i. So it is giving 23 minus 14i from the calculator. Yes. Let's go to the next question. Do the operation. Carefully type. When you're typing square root, usually you should be very careful. Minus 6 plus square root of minus 50. Don't put the bracket like this. This is wrong. Keep in your mind. You have to put a bracket like this. Usually when you're typing the calculator, this will come like this. So don't put it like this. The bracket should be like this. Minus bracket open 2 plus 4 root 3i. This I should be out of the square root. Always I is outside the square root. Remember, I cannot be inside the square root. Keep in your mind. So when I put this in the calculator, I'm getting 4 plus bracket open minus 4 root 3 plus 5 root 2 times I am getting from the calculator. Clear all of you? Right. So this is the revision for exercise 1.5. This is the revision. Again, keep in your mind, when you have to watch this video, after you finish studying 1.5 exercise, you have to revise this exercise. Clear all of you? Right. So all these questions, again I'm telling, don't simply watch. Please take a piece of paper or divide the screen into 2 and then please keep writing, keep writing, keep writing. Mathematics never come until you write. So practice is very, very important. Keep in your mind. Practice makes the man perfect. Keep it in your mind. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.